I'm about to wrap up my first year of medical school. So let's look back and review at how was the first year of medical school and did it really live up to my expectations? Hey, hi, hello. My name is Jason. For those of you guys that don't know me, I'm a first year medical student in Washington, D.C. And before starting medical school last year, I made a video to myself, a letter to my future self, as far as what were my expectations of medical school. I have not watched that video since, but if you guys are interested, leave it up here. And while you're at it, please be sure to like and subscribe, help this channel grow. I need your guys' help. So I have not watched that video since I edited, created it, and uploaded it onto YouTube. So I think there's 4 questions or so that I want to ask myself. And well, let's see what those questions were and did I really live up to whatever expectations I had. So let's hop right in.
Question number 1, what does my study routine look like? If you guys didn't notice, got the White House behind me, tour number 1, stop number 1 of the DC trip. But what does my routine look like? I've always been a very much planned and organized person, but once I get into school, what is that going to be? You know, what am I studying? How am I going to be studying? There's so many different third-party resources. GW is very cool because it's very much lecture specific. So do I even use a third party? How much of it do I use? And then it's even like little things like what do I do every morning? Usually it's like coffee and stretch and kind of get myself in the right mindset. And then what do I do in the evening? How do I wind myself down before school actually begins? So we're just going to keep seeing, you know, what does this first year actually keep the party going?
All right, so my first question was, what does my routine look like? I felt like I've always been a routine-oriented person, like I'd mentioned here. And so I was very nervous as far as what does medical school routine going to be like? What is it going to be change? And honestly, I've stuck to the same routine ever since. Like I was saying in this video, I started my morning routine off with some coffee, some stretching, making sure that I'm almost like loosened up mentally, physically, and prepared for the day. And I stick to that routine. I will even wake up earlier on test days to make sure that I have the time to do that. But the evening part, still not too sure about how to properly wind down. One thing that I have been doing is I've been reading a lot more. I've been trying to read some fiction books just to allow my mind to like get out and escape from all of the studying and whatnot. So that's been something that I've been doing to kind of wind down the nights. But overall, my routine has pretty much stuck the exact same. Nothing has really changed. And, you know, I'm very proud of myself for keeping to the routine and just making sure that I'm ready for every day, for every challenge that comes ahead of me. So let's continue on with this video, see what my second question was.
The real question is, what do I find is my passion and joys outside of actually studying? You know, I can't study 24/7 and I have to find ways to kind of like relieve that energy, relieve that stress. And so what do? I know the big thing here in DC is to play squash or racquetball. That's also a big fun. But what about intramurals? Do I get back into playing soccer or do I find other passions, whether it be through clubs or some sort of community service? So I just have to keep searching and seeing kind of like, where do I find the time? Where do I make the time? That's more of an important question. Where do I make the time to do things outside of studying? So let's continue on.
All right, so again, what are my passions and what am I doing outside of all the studying? I unfortunately have not gone into squash or racquetball here. I don't know why. Maybe that's something that I kind of push for next semester, you know, maybe for the fall. That's my goal, to get into squash and racquetball. But like you guys have seen in my previous videos, I've created my own oncology student interest group. I feel like oncology is a now passion of mine, that's something, a specialty that I want to pursue. And I saw that there was a gap in our own student club. So I created one with 2 of my classmates. And with that, we've even had community service events like we've done almost a month ago now. We did a whole Gift of Life registry to get people to sign up. Again, almost 50 people signed up, which is unbelievable. But again, like, I've been able to find the other things, the other passions of myself and of what I want to do outside of just studying, grinding, and doing all my Anki cards every day. So it has been a lot of that. I think another thing is I've gone back into soccer. I've been playing intramurals. That's been amazing to get back into something I grew up playing and have been so passionate about. And so, you know, it's the little things outside of the studying that has kind of helped get me through all of the studying. But we'll see how that kind of changes. And I'm interested to make a follow-up video even on this, of what happens when I am now in my clerkships and I'm in the hospital, how does everything kind of change? So let's see what else pre-med Jason had to ask of first year med school Jason.
Real question here is support system. You know, medical school is gonna be very tough, very demanding, a lot of things that are gonna be asked of me to do. But who can I count on during my time? Who is gonna be able to like be that support system to help me get through it all? And how do I work on my connections to make sure that life doesn't stop while I'm in medical school and I keep up with all those relationships? So it's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be a big test.
One thing that you guys will notice, I think I've gotten slightly better at editing and overall talking to the camera. Definitely took some getting used to, but support system. I think that for the most part, I have made such amazing friends within my class who I can rely on for support from the day-to-day things of how everything's going, studying, getting together in a group to study, or preparing for our physical maneuvers, practicing on each other and getting those all down. But I think most importantly, I have my family that I'm always able to call and talk to when things go awry and when things kind of get tough. So I'm super grateful for them, super grateful for my family. And I know you guys are watching. Just want to thank you for all the support in this first year. And to all my friends out there who have reached out and checked in on me, I truly appreciate it. I know that it's kind of tough for me to, pick up the phone and call because it's late. I've just finished studying and what am I going to do? Call you at midnight? Probably not. But you guys always will either, leave a text, leave a message, and truly, truly appreciate it. So I think I found a great support system here at GW, and I'm very grateful for all of the experiences that I've had from all you guys giving me that extra love and support like you guys do here. So again, I feel all the love and support in your guys' comments. Truly, truly appreciate it. So let's see what the last question that I had for myself.
Really wanted to look into and kind of ask myself, what happens with YouTube while I'm in medical school? Medical school is going to be a lot of stuff that I'm going to have to do, and am I able to handle both YouTube and med school? I really hope that I can. I hope that, maybe in the future I'll hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold and be able to really make a difference and really help spread a positive message and share all of my insight along the way. And what I really hope comes from this YouTube is the idea and the possibility to collaborate with others and kind of show the different sides of medicine and see it from everyone else's own perspective of it. So we'll see what happens with that.
So I guess that question is still kind of evolving. What really happens with YouTube? We've overall grown this massive community. We're still growing, still have yet to hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold, but still, day in, day out, chugging away. Again, truly appreciate all of you guys for supporting along this whole journey. And a lot of you guys have started from day one and are still here to kind of share in all of the fun that I go through in medical school. But again, I feel like YouTube hasn't been necessarily a burden on me. I'm so proud of myself for being able to kind of keep up with documenting my whole journey. Like I've said multiple times in previous videos, I've been a shy, quiet kid, and pulling out my camera to record stuff isn't necessarily something that I guess look forward to, but it pushes me outside of my comfort zone. It pushes me to do bigger and better things, and I'm grateful for it. So I'm just going to continue on with just recording my life. If it's not to grow a massive YouTube following, I'm not going to be the next Ali Abdal, so be it. But I will have a journey, my whole med school journey documented to not only look back on and reflect for myself, but for friends, for family, for everyone. It's there, and it's going to be interesting to see what all comes of it. But that is going to be the end of the video. Truly appreciate all of you guys sticking to the end. Really appreciate all of you. And I swear, I know I talk about, I want to make 1,000 subscribers. I want to get to this threshold. But all of you guys who are subscribed right now, who watch all my videos, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So that will be it. Wrap up the video here. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And we are done with the first year medical school. So I am excited for the future. And if you guys don't know, I'm going to be leaving DC. You'll just have to stick around and find out where I go. But I'll catch you guys in the next one as we embark on the journey of MD in the making. Peace.